Hi guys, today we're doing our first ever episode of Cosplay Couch, and so our first ever guests are Jockey Cosplay, Caitlin and Ali. Woo! Get excited, guys! Please get excited.
Cut for us.
So thank you so much for coming on board with me today. It's been awesome, I guess, going behind the scenes about how you guys get with your cosplay, your setup and all that, and I'm so excited to kind of put this all together so everyone can just see it as well. Because, you know, it's not easy cosplaying. It's not easy doing, I guess, what we do. You have a normal life, you have a cosplay life, and you got to kind of put it all in together. So I guess I just want to know, tell me about how you guys started. When did you guys start cosplaying?
I started a few years before Caitlin did. I originally cosplayed with a friend from high school. She's the one that got me into it. She took me to Manifest a few years ago. I was still in high school, so probably 5 or 6 years ago. And I did that with her for a little bit, and then and Caitlin always used to be like, "It's so nerdy."
Yeah, I did. I don't even deny it. I used to think that she was just like a huge nerd, and I was like, "What are you doing?"
It's so sad. And then we both kind of lost interest for a little while, and then there was some guests coming over from America, from Rooster Teeth, and we both wanted to see the guests, and I said to Cameron, why don't we cosplay? Like, I found this really cool design for some like superheroes we can dress up as. Why don't we do that? And she was like, yeah, okay. And it kind of
yeah. I'm kind of surprised myself that I said yes to that.
It seems like such an easy yes.
Changed my mind. I was like, yeah, okay.
Because I asked her before when I was still cosplaying with a friend if she wanted, and she was always like, no. I don't want to do that.
Oh, I was such a cool kid.
When did it just kind of hit you like, oh, I am a geek?
Okay, I had no idea. Like, I don't even think you really had to like convince me to do cosplay. I was just kind of like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yes, I'm at this stage of my life where I do.
And then it just kind of went from there.
Yeah, so would have been end of 2014.
Yeah, because I was still in school.
And that was the first time we cosplayed together. And then by the start of 2015, we were both like, yeah, I think we both want to do this.
We want to keep on doing this.
Yeah.
Now, how many cosplays do you have?
Oh goodness, between 10 and 15.
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I mean, in 2 years, that's a lot of cosplays.
Well,
I think.
In the first year, we really tried to push out as many new cosplays as we could, which wasn't a good idea.
Yeah,
in hindsight, it was really stressful.
Yeah, because there were times where we'd go to conventions and we'd have a new cosplay for both days. So
Which is ridiculous.
Working on 2 new cosplays for one weekend, we realised this is not very fun. I feel like our time management has gotten better.
Although in saying that, we did say last year that we would only make 2 new cosplays.
We did say that, didn't we? Yeah.
And I think we ended up making 4, and we didn't actually end up making one of the ones that we planned to at the start of the year.
We planned to do, so we had 3 that we made that were not planned.
Yeah.
You guys coordinate your cosplays all the time. How do you decide who gets to do who? Like, what if you both really want to be a character? How do you decide? Is it rock, paper, scissors? Do you roll that dice?
I think, well, so far we've generally wanted to do different characters, but with some cosplays we do kind of take into account like height and just like general, like how we look. Like with the Lutece twins, I'm Robert and Ali's Rosalind. Originally it was actually going to be the other way around, but then we realised that because I'm already taller than Ali and I'd also be wearing heels, I would be way taller than her, which would just look wrong because Robert's meant to be taller. So we swapped it around. So instead of me being like much taller than Ali, we were kind of the same height, which is still not totally accurate, but it's close enough.
It's better than having very, I don't know, I don't think that stuff like height should really stop you from doing cosplay.
Yeah,
but
obviously.
It's just a personal preference for us.
We just wanted to have that.
Have you guys ever gotten into like a heated argument over which one you want to do though?
I really don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I think the weird thing is that, like, although we're very similar, we still are different enough that that's never really been an issue. Like, for example, like Miguel and Tulia from Road Rider, which is like our favorite,
absolute
favorite cosplay. like we knew she like I knew without asking her she'd want to be Miguel.
Yeah.
And I knew that I wanted to be Tulia because those were our favorite characters in the movie as well, which was awesome. And like just growing up, I realized that a lot of the time we didn't necessarily like all of the same things.
Mm-hmm.
So far we've not
everything's so good.
We've not run into any issues about wanting to do the same cosplay. So I guess we'll have to see how we go when it happens.
There's bound to be one game that you're gonna come across that you like.
I'm sure.
I think we'll either just work it out or we'll just be like, we're not doing that cosplay.
It might just be like no one gets the character. Like that's the fairest way. I can see us doing that.
Probably.
Actually. Like, we try and be very
instead you're both side characters. How very civilized of you both.
We're very civilized at all times. Absolutely.
Yes, at all times.
So tell me about the whole planning and execution process. So you said before that, you know, at the start of the year you kind of pick out your characters of what you want to do, and that might change throughout the year. So what's your process for doing that? Do you guys literally sit down and go pen to paper, what are we doing, what are we into this year? Like, how do you plan that out?
I think it was at the start of this year we said to each other, all right, we want to do one big cosplay this year, like one big challenging cosplay, and then after that's done we'll pick other things that we want to do. So we were like, obviously we want to do something from Overwatch. And I think it was a bit after Jessica Negri did her gender bend Roadhog, and when I saw that I was like, I want to try that. I really want to do that. So I kind of said to Ali, like, I want to do Roadhog. And Ali was like, I want to do Junkrat.
Yeah.
So we kind of looked at them and we were like, well, they're kind of like the same difficulty because they both have like big armor pieces and big guns, you know.
But luckily it's not armor everywhere, so I feel like it's not gonna cause too much like stress or anything, considering we're not as practiced with making armor as a lot of, you know, as a lot of cosplayers.
Like I think we were also looking for a cosplay that was more armor heavy because you know we've been all about the sewing up until now because that's what we're good at, that's what we know how to do. We've done like some work with foam, but it's mainly just like small props, like, you know, knee pads and stuff like that. So we were like, let's find something that has like big armor pieces because that'll be a challenge, and we'll just see if we can do it.
In terms of like playing it out, like what we did last year, we wanted to do Mad Moxie and Handsome Jack from Borderlands, and we wanted to do Korra and Asami from Legend of Korra.
Which we didn't end up doing.
We didn't end up doing that one only because there was only other cosplayers that ended up being just kind of more important to us. So at the start of the year, once we decided on those 4 as new cosplays, I kind of looked up all the different conventions coming up in the year. We knew we were going to probably all the Melbourne ones, and we ended up going to one in Brisbane as well. And we just try and have a kind of rough guess about like which convention we're going to do, like, and what cosplays we'll do at each convention. And then of course if it's an interstate one, thinking about like which of our cosplays are actually transportable, because not all of them are.